Hello, welcome to this tutorial where we're gonna learn to build and deploy your distributed application easily to the cloud with Docker. Introduction. First of all, what is Docker? Wikipedia defines Docker as an open source project that automates the deployment of software applications inside containers by providing an additional layer of abstraction and automation of OS level virtualization on Linux. Wow, that's a mouthful. In simple words, Docker is a tool that allows developers, system admins, etc., to easily deploy their applications in a sandbox called containers to run on the host operating system, for example, Linux. The key benefits of Docker is that it allows users to package an application with all of its dependencies into a standardized unit for software development. Unlike virtual machines, containers do not have the high overhead and hence enable more efficient users of the underlying system and resources. What are containers? The industry standard today is to use virtual machines to run software applications. VMS run application inside the guest operating system, which runs on a virtual hardware powered by the server's host OS. Virtual machines are great at providing full process isolation for applications. There are very few ways a problem in the host operating system can affect the software running in the guest operating system, and vice versa. But the isolation comes at great cost. But the isolation comes at great cost. The computational overhead spent virtualizing hardware for a guest operating system to use is substantial. Containers take a different approach. By leveraging the low-level mechanics of the host operating system, containers provide most of the isolation of virtual machines at a fraction of the computing power. Why use containers, you ask? Containers offer a logical packaging mechanism in which applications can be abstracted from the environment in which they actually run. This decoupling allows container-based applications to be deployed easily and consistently, regardless of whether the target environment is a private data center, the public cloud, or even on a developer's personal laptop. This gives developers the ability to create predictable environments that are isolated from the rest of the applications and can be run anywhere. From an operation standpoint, apart from the portability, containers also give more granular control of resources, giving your infrastructure improved efficiency in which can result in better utilization of your computer resources. Due to these benefits, containers and Docker have seen widespread adoption. Companies like Google, Facebook, Netflix, and Salesforce leverage containers to make large engineering teams more productive and to improve utilization of computer resources. In fact, Google credited containers for eliminating the need for an entire data center. What will this tutorial teach us? This tutorial aims at to be a one-stop shop for getting your hands dirty with Docker. Apart from demystifying Docker landscape, it will give you hands-on experience with building and deploying your own web app on the cloud. We'll be using Amazon Web Services to deploy a static website and two dynamic web apps on EC2 using Elastic Beanstalk and Elastic Container Service. Even if you have no prior experience with deployment, this tutorial should be all you need to get started. Thank you. See you in the next part.